The sky churned. Waves crashed against wooden hulls. Roman ships battled the storm, a taste of what awaited them in Britain. On board, legionaries gripped their swords, fear and anticipation in their eyes. They were about to step into the unknown, a land shrouded in mist and legend. Caesar stood on the deck, his cloak billowing in the wind. He looked towards the distant shore, his expression resolute. Britain awaited. The year was 55 BC. The Roman Republic, under the command of Julius Caesar, had never ventured so far north. Britain, to them, was a land of mystery. Rumors swirled of fierce warriors, strange customs, and even stranger gods. This was more than just a military campaign. It was a journey into the unknown. The storm was just a taste of the challenges that lay ahead. Caesar yearned to conquer this land, to add King of the Britons to his growing list of titles. But ambition was not his only motive. Rome was a hungry beast, always craving new lands and riches. Britain, with its rumoured wealth of tin and gold, was a tempting prize. Caesar saw the potential for new trade routes, new sources of slaves, and of course new victories to add to his growing legend. But there was another more pressing reason for Caesar's invasion. Across the narrow channel, in Gaul, modern-day France, Celtic tribes were Caesar's sworn enemies. They resisted Roman rule with fierce determination. Caesar knew these rebellious Gauls received aid from their British kin. By conquering Britain, he would cut off this lifeline and secure his hold on Gaul. Invading Britain was a gamble, a test of Roman might against the unknown. But Caesar was not one to shy away from a challenge. The journey across the English Channel was fraught with danger. The legions, crammed into transport ships, battled seasickness and fear. Their heavy armor and equipment, normally a source of comfort, became a burden on the rolling waves. Landing on the hostile shores of Britain seemed an impossible task. Meanwhile, the Britons watched from the cliffs. News of the approaching Roman fleet had spread like wildfire. Tribes united under the leadership of Cassivellaunus, a cunning warlord. They prepared to defend their homeland with everything they had. Their weapons, though seemingly primitive, were deadly in the hands of skilled warriors. Chariots, the slashing blades of their scythes glinting in the sun, raced across the plains, ready to meet the invaders head-on. The stage was set for a clash of civilizations. The Roman ships finally reached the shore. Legionaries, weighed down by armor and weapons, struggled through the surf. The Britons, waiting on the beach, unleashed a deafening roar. They charged, a wave of fury aimed at driving the invaders back into the sea. The Romans, though initially caught off guard, quickly formed their trademark lines. Shields interlocked, a wall of steel against the onslaught. Their javelins, hurled with deadly accuracy, cut down the charging Britons. Roman discipline and training began to tell. The Britons, brave but less organized, were slowly pushed back. Caesar had established a foothold on British soil, but the fight was far from over. Driven from the beaches, the Britons resorted to guerrilla tactics. They knew their land, using forests and hills to their advantage. Hit-and-run attacks harassed the Romans, disrupting supply lines and keeping the invaders on edge. Every step forward came at a cost. Then disaster struck the Romans. A fierce storm lashed the coast, smashing many Roman ships against the rocks. Supplies dwindled and morale plummeted. The Britons, sensing an opportunity, intensified their attacks. Caesar, his invasion faltering, found himself facing a difficult choice. He had underestimated the tenacity of the Britons and the fury of the British weather. With his forces weakened and supplies low, Caesar made the decision to withdraw. He returned to Gaul, leaving behind a token force. Though he claimed victory, having subdued several tribes and accepting their surrender, it was a hollow triumph. Britain, for now, remained unconquered. Caesar's invasion of Britain was more than just a military campaign. It was a clash of cultures, a collision between the might of Rome and the spirit of an island people determined to defend their homeland. Though he left without fully conquering Britain, his incursion left a lasting mark. It opened the way for future Roman campaigns, ultimately leading to the Romanization of a large part of Britain, a legacy that can still be felt today.